with
No,
The
no.
pigeon flopped its wings, and you must understand that I'm not a killer.
You
My
are.
intention was never to hurt anyone.
Yes,
Or
it is.
lift-
Yes, man, check this out, man. We finna do a reaction to these scary animated stories, man. These gonna be scary to me. I don't know why, but I'm a real general, you know? They say don't watch this at nighttime, but I'm gonna watch it at nighttime because I'm a big general, you know? So, I'm scared. I'm scared, y'all. Alright, man, this can't be that scary. Let's get it. Come on.
This true incident of my life can be quite disturbing for many viewers.
What happened, man?
I myself am also ramsacked by the impact of this incident.
Why?
And I can barely sleep at night. I would like to keep my identity hidden, so for the sake of the story, you can call me Ted.
Ted.
Since childhood, I was different than other kids of my age.
He got lit
I
car.
still remember the first time I witnessed death. I was
Yeah.
playing in our backyard when a pigeon broke its neck and fell in front of my monster truck.
A pigeon.
I don't know why a thrilling sensation grabbed me that day.
What?
Instead of calling for help, I crushed the suffering pigeon with my
No,
foot.
no.
The pigeon flopped its wings,
No.
and blood kept flowing from its smashed head.
He killed the
As I
baby
grew up,
bird.
This feeling of seeing blood flow grew too. I sometimes used to bite my own lips just to taste some drops of blood. I won't
Why?
deny, I like the salty flavor of it, even more than any dessert.
Someone,
When I was
go
12
get
years
help.
old, my mother went to visit my grandmother, and I was home alone.
What you did,
My
man?
neighbor next door came to cook some food for me.
And what he
Miss
did?
Harrison made me some steaks that night.
Oh, there's a lady.
While chopping the meat, she accidentally cut her finger with a sharp kitchen knife.
Oh no.
She went to the washroom to dress her wound and told me to wash the knife
And
as
what
it
you-
had drops of her blood.
What you did,
As
man?
soon as she disappeared from
you
sight,
didn't. You
I
didn't.
secretly licked the knife.
Man,
and
get
tasted
it.
blood. I
Man.
won't lie, it felt amazing. Soon, I came to realize that I possess a very weird fantasy which, in other terms, can be compared to cannibalism.
Bro, you can't.
No matter how many types of meat I had my entire life, nothing beats the taste of human blood and flesh. With more days passing
No.
by,
No.
my weird fantasy
No.
started to make me anxious.
No, what's
I
that?
was looking for a way to make it come true by tasting actual human flesh.
Now you're a
You
vampire.
must understand that I'm not a killer.
You
My
are.
intention was never to hurt anyone.
Yes,
or
it
hurt.
is.
But I couldn't help myself with this
Bro,
hidden fantasy.
You
either.
can't do that.
I was going through a troubled time then.
And what you
My
did?
father died from a heart attack, and our family fell apart.
No,
He
man.
was admitted to the hospital for a long time.
R.I.P. your
On the
dad.
day of his death, when my mom and grandparents were busy talking to the doctors and
What
paying the
happened?
medical bills,
What happened? What
I sneaked
happened?
into the hospital morgue.
What?
I
And you?
saw fresh dead bodies.
No,
It
no.
was probably lunchtime, so there was
Don't
no
eat.
stuff there.
Don't eat
I was
nobody,
completely aware of the security cameras, so I chose a dead body laying in the corner of the morgue.
bro. Come
I
on now.
carefully got close to it without revealing my face to the camera.
Back up,
I
back
used a
up.
small surgical knife that I stole from my high school lab.
No.
I cut a few pieces of flesh from the body.
Oh.
I ate it.
Oh.
Even though the flesh was a bit stiff, it tasted like heaven.
Oh
I
no.
finally realized I am a cannibal.
You a vampire,
Finished
man.
high school and decided to study medical science so that I can remain close
Oh
to dead
my
bodies.
god.
My first year of college went by tasting dead people's meat.
He
I used to
dead
cut out
people.
selective body parts from the cadavers kept in the lab of our medical school,
Come on,
then
man.
have them as my dinner.
No.
Things weren't great, but I was addicted to it. One day, I was sitting in my room and browsing
Right.
through the dark web
You
when
ain't
I
right.
came across a site named
What it
Cannibal
was?
Cafe Forum.
Come on, bro.
This cannibalistic forum is about eating people and being eaten by people. Here, people log in requests to get eaten or eat others.
No.
Talk about their cannibalistic fantasies. For example, a note under the website read, "The Cannibal Cafe Forum is dedicated to covering a full range of cannibalistic fantasy. The topics here deal with fantasies involving consenting adults."
Oh no.
The more I searched that site, the more my curiosity increased.
Bro, no.
Some people willingly wanted to be victims of cannibalism. I was shocked and extremely excited to find out about this site.
You crazy.
I logged on and started to take part in chats on that forum. I had no friends, no girlfriend, and I hardly visited my family.
You
after
probably
moving
would
out
have
of
ate
college.
them.
I wanted to keep my life as private as possible to avoid any source of suspicion from
This
anyone.
man not right, y'all.
Every
He
day,
not right.
After coming back from college, my routine was to sit in front of my computer and explore the Cannibal Cafe forum.
No.
People posted ads on that forum expressing their desire to get eaten and tasted by others. For me,
Why?
it was like my own custom shopping site. I
What?
thought everything through and decided to post an ad myself. As I said already, I am not a killer, so all I wanted
You is a killer. You killing people and eating people. You a killer.
was a volunteer to make my fantasy
I
come
don't want to volunteer.
People used to talk about tasting human flesh, how to cut a human body in perfect pieces,
Bro.
what kind of recipes should be followed for a certain part of a body, and so on.
Don't do that,
I posted
bro.
an ad that read, looking for a volunteering victim to assist for a few of my recipes. Interested candidates, mail me.
No.
Every night after coming home, I check the page to see if someone has responded
Nobody.
to my ad.
Please, nobody. Please,
A
nobody.
few weeks passed, and nothing happened.
Thank you. Thank you.
I almost lost interest in this form.
Bruh.
I started to doubt the entire setup as a scam. A part of my mind kept telling me, none of this is actually real people.
He need to go to
People
jail.
who are claiming to be cannibals just like me are not at all criminals in real life.
You a
This
criminal.
is probably a hoax just to spook people about the dark web. I was on the verge of deleting my account and moving
Delete
on with
it.
my terrible
Delete
secret
it.
when a reply
Delete it.
popped up on my ad.
No, man. Somebody
It was a
from
rainy
the.
Saturday.
Ah.
I rented an apartment for
Yo,
myself.
why?
I used to work at a medical store on an internship basis to earn some cash. I had no social life as such, so my expenses were quite minimum in comparison to
That's
other
your problem.
college-going boys and girls. I came home completely drenched that night. I stormed into my room and opened my computer like every other day.
Man, you
I
wrong,
logged
bro.
into the page and went to freshen up. While I took a shower in my bathroom, I kept hearing the sound of notifications coming from my computer. Within 5 to 7 minutes, I came back to my seat and saw 2 notifications.
No, no,
The
please don't.
first notification was a comment on my ad. I opened it up and saw a reply reading, "Hi, I am a 42-year-old woman.
American.
I would like to connect with you further. Please accept my chat request."
No, no,
The next
no.
notification was a request sent from a profile named
Bloody
Zoe.
Zoe.
I knew this wasn't her actual name, but anyways, I accepted her request.
Oh,
Irrespective of
Lord.
her age, I was eager to talk to her.
No.
Because I wasn't looking for anything more than tasting actual flesh.
You
from a
want
voluntary
blood.
Victim. As we started to chat, I kind of started to feel fascinated by her
No,
words.
no.
Zoe said that she too has a weird sensation towards the entire act of cannibalism. She was looking for an opportunity to be a part of this actual act, and that's when she found my ad. I asked her, many people have posted ads before me, so what made her interested in mine? To which she replied that she is new to the page and her fantasies are different from others. She wants me to cut her layers of skin slowly and taste her blood, but she doesn't want any gruesome violence or torture during the process.
Oh, no.
I
No,
knew
she,
then and there
she
that
dead.
she will be a perfect match.
She dead.
I told her that it will be great if she could meet me so we can take the matter
Oh,
forward.
man. Don't meet him.
She says she will eventually, but before that, she will prefer if we talk for a few days to know each other well. I had no issues with that.
It's weird.
We started to chat
Look at
regularly
him
on the
on
phone.
his phone.
I even posted some of my recipes with the body parts of the cadavers I collected to fulfill my fantasy.
No,
With
man.
more
What?
days passing, Zoe and I became quite close, but we never shared any details regarding our personal life.
Come on
We
now.
made a pact that after we are done tasting each other's blood one time, we will break all ties and move on to other possible candidates.
So they finna
So,
taste each other
after a wait
blood.
of 2 months,
Ah.
the day finally arrived. We decided to meet at a completely unknown location.
Y'all dumb.
I didn't
Y'all-
tell her my address,
y'all
but
dumb.
she too did the same. We selected a random cafe to meet around 7 p.m. sharp.
So they
I
want to
hadn't
eat each
seen
other.
her, neither has she seen me. It was going to be a weirdly fascinating experience for both of us.
You gonna die.
To resolve the issue of identification, I texted her.
I hope it's the
"How will you
police.
recognize me?"
I hope it's the
Zoe
police.
replied, "I will tie a red scarf around my hand, and you also do the same."
Man,
On my way home from
No.
college, I bought a red scarf from the clothing store.
you
I
dumb.
barely slept that night.
They probably trying
I
to
was
kill
all
you.
excited to meet this woman and make my fantasy come true. The cafe was at 20 minutes distance from my
No,
place.
no.
I got ready and took
Don't
my
don't
car.
go, don't go, man.
I dropped a text on the chat
Don't
box
go,
of
man,
Cannibal
man.
Cafe to notify Zoe that I am on my way.
I
Zoe
think-
too replied back that
I
she will
will
get there in time.
No.
Just how we discussed.
I feel like they gonna
I
get
drove
him.
really fast.
Don't
that
go
night and reached
there.
the cafe before
They
dark.
plotting on you,
I looked at the clock. It was 6:50 p.m.
man. It's so
There was
they
still
gonna
10 minutes left.
they gonna get you.
I booked a table for the two of us and started to wait. I got up
Uh-oh.
in the middle to go to the washroom. I took the scarf with me. While coming out of
It's
the washroom,
over.
I started to tie the scarf on my hand.
It's over for you.
Suddenly, my eyes went to the entrance.
Uh-oh.
I saw a woman with a red scarf tied around her hand closing the cafe door after coming inside.
That's her.
Her back was facing me. I was sure that this is Zoe, with no doubt because there was no one else with a red scarf on their hand inside the cafe.
No.
I looked at my watch, and it was 7 p.m. sharp. I was about to walk towards her when she finally turned towards me, and my life shattered at that very moment. I was right about her name not being Zoe, because I know her name.
No.
And not just her name, I know her very well.
Who is it? Who
The
is
woman
it?
with whom I fantasized about fulfilling my cannibalistic urges on the dark web is none other than my very own mother. Yes.
Come on,
My mom
man.
was standing at the cafe door.
It's your
Her
mama?
eyes were transfixed on me.
You
We
finna
were
taste
both
your mama
standing like
blood?
statues with red scarves tied to our
Man,
hands.
no, bruh.
I couldn't believe all the things she told me these past 2 months. My mom, she is just like me, or
You a dummy.
I'm just like her. My head was banging. I had no clue what to do. My mom stood there numb, expressionless for a few seconds.
No.
And stormed out of the cafe like lightning. It has been 4 years now. I haven't seen her. Haven't talked to her.
That's
My grandparents
crazy.
have no idea about this, I think. I don't even know where my mom is now. Last time, when Nana called me, she said mom took a job in the UK and left this country. She asked me what went wrong with her suddenly.
That's what you
I
get.
obviously couldn't answer.
That's
I
what
don't know
you
what
get,
to do.
dummy.
I have deleted my account from the Cannibal Cafe forum. I haven't visited the dark web since the incident.
You ain't
I
right,
am
bro.
trying to be a vegan now. but
This man is
seriously,
not right.
Will I be able to face my own mother ever in life?
That was, hold up, y'all. That was a crazy story, bro. This man that. You want to taste blood so bad, you almost tasted your own mama blood. This man is crazy. Oh, man, he crazy.
Before I
Crazy,
begin this
crazy.
story, I want
That's-
to warn
Story
everyone
2.
to stay away from dark web. Last month, I had a small gathering at my place.
What
I
happened?
invited a couple of my office colleagues, and
Ed,
we all
Eddie,
drank
Eddie.
and watched a football match. It was a men's night out, hence
Right.
everyone got really drunk and lost track of time. There were 3 of us, me and my 2 colleagues,
Y'all
Max
ugly.
and Andy. We work at the IT department of a multinational company.
Okay.
The night was going well, but suddenly, Max brought up the topic of dark web.
Ooh, the dark web.
He said in a serious tone, very few people have the actual guts to surf the dark web.
Oh.
If you lost your way there, you have no idea what horrible things will come up.
What's
In
gonna
my
come
college
up?
days, I also
Y'all
accessed
hear?
dark web
Something
once or
gonna come up.
twice. But nothing horrible took place. I said in a mocking tone, well, I think people spread a lot of rumors about the dark web. It's
Me
not that dangerous at all.
It ain't dangerous.
Andy said, I never want to step in that arena. One of my college seniors told me that a guy ordered drugs from the dark web once, but instead, someone sent him the dust of human bones, which he snorted.
What?
I said in a surprised
He
voice,
snorted, huh?
What?
What?
happened to him? Andy replied while taking a sip from his beer bottle. That guy barely got out alive. My senior told me he bled terribly from his nose.
That's
I laughed and said,
Crazy.
I think your senior lied, dude. I can show you dark web is not that scary at all. I got up and turned on my laptop. Max and Andy sat beside me on the couch and we started to surf the dark web using the Tor browser.
Oh,
I was
snap.
drunk and got adamant. I still regret going to the dark web just to prove a stupid point that night. I was going through the hidden wiki of the dark web. There were a bunch of links to various sites. We found a site that helps you to hire a hitman, and
Oh,
then
no.
a site where you can upload torture videos and earn money from the viewership. The more I searched, the weirder everything started to become.
Y'all need to get off that
Max
computer.
said, dude, can't believe some people can be this creepy in real life. I was about to click a new page when Andy pulled my attention to a link. The link read,
True.
http://truefootages.onion. I said,
Oh no.
let's check out this link.
Man, don't check
Max
that
grabbed
link
my hand and
out.
said, I don't think we should click on random links, Matthew. Let's just get out of this and watch the game. Seems like you are not one of those people who have the guts to surf the dark web, huh? I later realized how I
Uh-oh.
insulted him, but I know I should have listened
Y'all
to
gonna
Max
die.
that
They
night.
gonna die, y'all. I'm telling
Without
you, get
saying
off of
anything
that.
more, I
Get
took
off
the
of that. Don't
The
click
screen
that.
started to load.
Uh-oh.
Andy and Max kept staring at the screen with big wide
Man,
eyes.
bro, I told
I
y'all.
thought it would be some kiddish jump scare or something similar to that. But as the page finished loading, a zip file started to download on my laptop.
Probably
Andy said, hey, it can be some virus, you know.
Gotta
it can
be.
crash your machine. I replied saying, I have a strongly built antivirus and the system would have blocked the download if it was a virus in the first
man.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Cut it out, bro.
Anyways, after the file downloaded, I extracted it in my laptop.
You gotta start
and it came
listening.
across with 3 MP4 files in it. I finished my beer in one sip and said, "Are you ready to watch some dark web footages?" and smirked. Max and Andy were curious too, so they nodded. As I played the first footage, a small wooden house appeared on the screen.
Whoa.
The house was located in the
It's
countryside.
getting creepy now, y'all. It's getting creepy.
The person who took the footage started to walk towards the house. As he opened the door, we saw old furniture and damp clothes lying here and there.
Telling y'all.
It was
I'm telling
evident
y'all.
from the condition of the house
Something finna
that
happen.
no one lives
Something
there.
finna happen.
We could hear the heavy breathing of the person who had the camera in his hand, but it was hard to guess whether it's a man or a woman. The person stopped near the stairs, standing in the living room.
What happened?
I was obviously getting bored, but suddenly, Andy said in a whispering tone, "Did you hear that sound?" I asked, "What sound?" He said,
Somebody crying.
"Listen carefully. I think someone's crying." I immediately increased the volume and realized Andy is right. There was
Man.
actually the sound of a man sobbing.
I'm
The
telling
man
y'all.
was crying like he's in terrible pain. The camera started to go upstairs. Now, our heartbeats got faster.
Man, get out of there right now.
Upstairs.
Get
The
out.
video ended. Without any hesitation, I played the second video.
Man.
The second video started showing a corridor lying ahead of the camera. This
Man,
time,
get out of there
I
right
could
now.
hear more clearly. The camera kept moving towards the
All right,
corridor.
y'all. I'm telling
and
y'all,
came
don't
near
watch
the
this
door.
at night.
Max said, "I think there's someone inside the room.
Exactly.
Andy
Somebody
just
finna
observed.
die.
Watch it quietly." Now, the person behind the camera went to open the doorknob, and we saw a pale-looking skinny hand with lots of rings on its fingers. The red nail polish on those fingers made the hand look even creepier.
No.
We realized it's
Get-
a woman,
Bruh.
probably in her late 40s, filming this video.
Get out.
As she twisted the doorknob and opened it, a vicious sight took place. There was an old man tied up to a chair.
Man, let that man out of there.
It was this man's who
Let him
in
out.
the first footage. Seeing the
Oh,
woman with the camera,
man.
the man started to cry.
They got
even
that
louder.
man.
The fearful look on his face made it all look
Bruh,
so
they
real.
got him in ropes and
The
he
man
tied
said in a
up.
sobbing and gasping voice.
Let him go. Let him go.
"Please, Julia, let me go.
Let him
Why
go.
are you doing this to me? Please, don't hurt me. Let me go, Julia."
Man, let that man go,
We
man.
heard the woman laughing in a very disturbing way.
Oh, man.
It was evident from her laughter that she was enjoying this man's pain.
That's
She
not
placed
right.
the camera on a wooden stand or something like that. Now the camera is still, and it is focusing on the man tied up to the wooden chair.
Y'all,
Andy
this
said
ain't
in a
right. This
panicked
ain't
voice,
right.
"Is this all real?" This time, I got really confused.
I think it's
wasn't
real.
expecting something like this at
That's
all.
real.
The man kept sobbing, and there was no sign of that woman for a few moments. Suddenly, the woman jumped
Woo!
in front of the camera from the left
Woo,
corner.
you scared me.
It almost
Don't do
gave us
that.
all a
Don't
heart
do
attack.
that. I almost
She
slapped
started
you.
to laugh, looking at the camera like a maniac. Her eyes were big and she had a pale face. The way she stared at the camera, it gave us all goosebumps.
Man, it gave me
Max even
goosebumps.
said, "I feel like she can see me. What the hell is this all?" The woman slowly moved her head and looked at the man.
Man,
Then, she again looked back at the camera and gestured her finger in her lips.
I'm quiet. I'm quiet. I'm
Andy
quiet. I ain't gonna tell nobody. I ain't
This
seen nothing.
woman is
I ain't
freaking
seen.
insane.
I ain't seen nothing.
Is she telling us to keep quiet? What kind of bizarre video is this?
I ain't seen
I
nothing.
was speechless with everything that was happening in front of my eyes. The woman picked up something from the ground. We couldn't
What's-
see what it was, but as
Please
soon
don't
as she
kill that
started
man.
to walk towards the man,
Please
the
don't
man's
hurt
behavior
him.
changed in a second.
Don't hurt that
The man
man.
started to panic like a fish.
Don't hurt that
He
man.
said, "No, Julia, no.
Don't
you
do
can't
that.
this
Julie,
to
don't
me.
do that.
I am your
told you I'm
husband.
not looking. I've been quiet. I've
Julia,
been.
please.
That's your husband.
Don't do this.
That's your husband.
The
Go.
woman reached behind his
Let him
back
go, Julia.
and lifted her hand.
Oh Lord.
She was holding a
She
chainsaw
crazy.
in
She
her
got a
hand.
chainsaw.
Her evil smile
Man,
made
get
my heart
him
drop
out
to my
that.
stomach.
Break out
She
that
again
seat.
looked at the camera.
Bro, no, man, I'm quiet. I ain't looking. I ain't
The
looking.
man was
I ain't
crying
tell
and
nobody.
sobbing,
I ain't
and the
tell
video
nobody.
ended there.
Man, bruh.
The three of us sat silently.
Bruh,
on the
she
couch,
no,
looking at
no.
the laptop screen
Man,
flashing
y'all,
the third video
man,
file on it.
please don't
I
kill
was
that man.
literally shivering.
Please don't kill
Max
that man.
was breathing heavily.
Please,
Andy said in a trembling
please,
voice.
please.
Should
I'm
we
I'm
watch the
shaking.
last
Look at my
video?
hand. I'm shaking,
What do
y'all.
you think happens in that?
Don't do that to
Max
that
gasped
man.
and said, "Damn you, Matthew. I told you to stop." I hit my face.
He
with the
told
palm.
you don't download
forehead
that.
was covered
Lord,
with sweat.
Lord,
Then I said,
Lord.
No. Andy played the first video.
Oh my
What we
God.
saw next shook us for
Bruh.
our entire lives.
Man!
The man was no more on that chair.
But it's blood
The wall
everywhere.
behind him,
Blood
bleeding
everywhere.
blood. There was blood
Oh,
splattered all over the
she
room.
killed
Our eyes stuck on
that
the screen. Our hearts were beating like wild horses.
man. Yo, she
When
killed
we saw
that
the camera coming in front of the
man.
camera from the left side again.
Yo,
Her
there
head
she
was
go.
down, looking
I
at
ain't
the
looking.
floor.
I ain't looking like you
Her
said.
hair covered
I ain't
her
looking.
partial
I ain't looking.
face.
I ain't
I
looking.
could
I
tell
ain't
she
looking.
was holding something in
I
her
ain't, I
hand.
ain't, I ain't looking. I
She
ain't
then
looking.
stopped and turned towards the camera.
Don't, please,
Her
please.
face was still looking down.
I'm sorry. I'm
She
sorry.
started to cry
I'm sorry.
like a child.
Don't
Her
cry.
cry was
What,
making
what you want? You
everything
want?
even
You
more
want a burger?
uncomfortable now.
Want some fries?
Cried,
Want
standing
something to
like
eat?
that for a few more seconds. And
Bruh,
then
please.
suddenly lifted She was holding the severed head of that man in the chair.
You got that
She
man
started
head
to
off.
laugh like a maniac while showing off
You
his
crazy.
face towards the camera. Her eyes were glowing. She was looking like the devil from hell. Max gasped. Oh my God! Did she
What?
really kill her husband with a chainsaw?
Why?
And immediately started to throw up.
She
on the
cut
floor.
that man head off.
I couldn't move, couldn't take my eyes
Ah,
away.
Lord.
The woman then got really
Hey, y'all, I'm
close to the
scared.
camera and
Hey,
gestured her bloody
I'm
finger.
quiet. I'm quiet. I ain't looking. I'm telling you. I promise. I promise. I ain't looking. Which one?
Keep
Which one?
quiet.
I'm quiet.
The
Okay.
video ended there. All of us remained awake the entire night. Andy was sick. We admitted him to the hospital as he had a nervous breakdown after watching the video.
Please don't
He
down.
took the footage to the cops and
Thank
told them
God.
everything.
For my
ready.
Police are still investigating.
He
and
ready.
looking for a woman named Julia who cut her husband's head off with a
Man.
chainsaw and posted the entire incident on the dark web.
You lying.
If anyone comes across this woman, please let the cops know about it. I have no doubt that she is a mentally unstable woman.
No,
free with
man.
murderous intentions hidden inside.
Oh man, hey man, like I said, you guys, if you a kid, don't watch this at nighttime because you're gonna have nightmares. Your brain gonna be messed up. You ain't gonna be able to sleep. Man, I think I can't sleep right now. I don't know when I'm gonna go to sleep, y'all. Y'all, I don't know, man. I'm kind of, my brain kind of messed up right now. But look, man, that's it for this video, bro. If y'all want me to keep doing these type of animation videos, man, let me know, man. Hit that like button, but I'm scared right now. I don't know if I want to watch another one, man. That's it for today's video, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe. That's all I gotta say. I'm out. On, yeah.